Hi, 820. Welcome back to 2 News Today on Dayton CW. Dan Edwards with Jamie's forecast. She'll return with snow in it, unfortunately, as she'll share that with us when she returns. And in just a minute as well, Carrie will let us know if these wet roads are causing any delays. But now, without delay, let's welcome Ohio Representative Jim Butler, now in his second term representing the 41st District. Welcome, Representative Butler.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
How big is the 41st District? Who are you representing officially?
The 41st District has about 120,000 people. It's Oakwood, Kettering, Centerville, most of Riverside, and East Dayton.
All right. You know, a couple years ago, I think in 2011, I tagged along with you when you were looking at prison reform. And I really like the idea of what you were proposing. First, share with us your thoughts on prison reform and what we can do in the state.
Well, first of all, locking up a prisoner costs about $25,000 a year, or $65 a day, so it's very expensive. And also our prisons are overcrowded, about 138% to capacity, so we have a problem. Last session, House Bill 86 passed, which was an effort to try to alleviate some of that overcrowding, but I think that there's a better solution, and that's to have prisoners work hard, make something not made in the United States, and then sell that on the open market to help pay for the cost of correction. So literally have prisoners repay their debt to society.
And learn a trade at the same time.
Absolutely.
Too. Now, what type of items are you talking about prisoners making?
Well, they have to be items that are not made in the United States, and unfortunately there's a long list of items, especially in the past 2 or 3 decades. We used to make everything here in this country, so it's a sad fact, but it's also an opportunity. So in addition to alleviating overcrowding, because we would build about 3,000 new beds with, in essence, factories or secure factories with housing around it for low-level offenders, and then there'd be a work program inside the prisons for the higher level offenders as well. So we would help to pay for the budget. It would, as you mentioned, it's good for the prisoners. It's a voluntary program. They learn skills. They get certificates and licenses while they're doing that trade. If it catches on, it can really help our trade deficit, because now instead of having to import things from from Asia and so forth, we'll be able to make them here in this country, and it would also create jobs. And some of the products that are currently not made in the United States include light bulbs, flat screen TVs, of course, cell phones that we all carry around. So, and there's many more.
So where do we stand on this House bill?
Well, currently I am in negotiations in the House in order to try to make it a bipartisan bill, because it really should be. So I've been talking to some of my colleagues from across the aisle, and I'm getting some good responses, and we'll hopefully be able to introduce it here in the next couple of months.
In the next couple of months, well, you'll keep us informed of that. I mean, a lot of folks think that's probably a pretty good idea, and let them pay their debt to society, literally. All right, also, you're looking at compressed natural gas as an energy alternative for this state. How's that coming?
Well, that's going very well. That also probably will be introduced in the next couple of months. I already have Representative Sean O'Brien as a joint sponsor, a Democrat from the northeastern part of the state. The way it works, it's a loan program that the government would offer to local governments, state agencies, and also private businesses, so that they can convert their fleets or portions of their fleets over to compressed natural gas. And what happened then, they would pay back the cost of the loan with the difference that they'd save between gasoline and compressed natural gas, which is actually quite substantial. Where gasoline, I think right now it's $3.50, it's been almost to $4 a gallon. Compressed natural gas can be as low as $1 a gallon equivalent. And it's cleaner, it's greener, and certainly then it's less expensive. So we can have a competitive edge, both our businesses can have a competitive edge over other businesses in other states, and our government will be able to spend less money on their fuel.
Representative Butler, our time is up already. We could talk forever about some of these great programs, initiatives at the state level. And thank you for coming in. I know you're not feeling well today, and
well, thank
he
you very
sucked
much.
it up and came in anyway. We thank you for your time.